this Biafra thing, you are making us to what? To have reproach in the east. Biafra make us to fall. Biafra make us not to achieve anything. Think of Peter Obi and you lose election. Biafra make him in bad luck. Stop this thing. Join how we can be a motherland in the east and make East real. We are Lagos have the have West Lagos. Outside have what? Abuja, Kaduna, Kano. We must say what need a land in the east that is so powerful to us to enjoy. Begin a share of Biafra when you're hungry. We don't need it.
Evangelist Ben, let us examine the statement that came from Oyabasa talking about Pastor Gideon, saying that Biafra is a reproach, and that reproach is the reason an Obi failed the election.
Hi! This man, he said Pastor Gideon Oyabasi. From which country? From Akwa Ibom. I'm not surprised. For him to say that, that is to tell you that he himself is not even current. Obi never lose election. Obi won election. Tinubu lost election, but to rig the election.
Yeah, you say Biafra is a reproach. I'll address that.
How can Biafra be reproach? Do you know the meaning of a reproach?
Something that brings affliction, brings suffering and all that.
Is Biafra suffering?
You say Biafra is the reason the Igbos are suffering in Nigeria. That is a reproach.
Is Igbos suffering?
That is his claim.
And I'm asking and I'm throwing the question back to him. In his church, the highest donor in that church, let him go and check the record, is Igbo man. So a man that is under reproach, how can he be #1 donor in your church? Go and check in Redeem, the highest donors in Redeem, before Redeem get to where it is, are the Igbo people. The highest development currently, as I'm talking to you, Lagos State per se, I don't want to talk the 36 states of Nigeria, are the Igbos. If Lagos State is generating 100% income, Igbos are contributing 70%. Are they reproached? I'm asking, are they under curse? Do you know the meaning of being under curse? Do you know what it means, under suffering? Igbos are not suffering and they can never suffer. Because we are handmade, we are specially made and wonderfully made by God Almighty. We are not suffering. That is why we want to let Nigeria to know our importance, to recognize us as #1, not second class. We are #1 in this country. Because where this country has gotten and what this country has become on this planet Earth, we are made by the Igbos, by the effort of Igbos. Are you hearing me? Where Nigeria is today is from Igbos. And that is why, because they fail to recognize us, we want to go. And by the time Igbos leave this country, Nigeria will collapse.
Because the same Gideon, he's saying if not for Biafra agitation, that government would have given proper attention to development in the eastern part of the country.
If not for Biafra agitation, by who?
By the Biafrans, the Igbos.
Biafran, when? At what point? Since 1960 that they dropped 1970. Because the war break up 1967. And the first coup d'etat in Nigeria was January 15, 1967. And the war erupted December 1967 that lasted for 3 years. And they now decided to call themselves One Nigeria. Agreed back, One Nigeria. Until this very moment, what stopped Nigerian government to bring development in that same land? Is it now? Was it not the reason why all these agitations is going on? Because we are not recognized.
He's saying that the Igbos need to drop the agitation of Biafra so that they can be integrated into the society of Nigeria in general.
We don't need integration any longer. The years we are giving to Nigeria has expired for integration. So as it is now, we don't need that. Is it integration or whatsoever English you like? Use. But as for me and as for every brave Biafrans, we are not interested to partner to marry together again with Nigeria. To hell with the integration. The years of integration, what has happened? Nothing. We give them the opportunity, they've messed it up. We are not ready again. We want to have our own land. And listen good. I could remember during the time of Obasanjo, though Aton Zerebe is late now, but Obasanjo is still alive. Aton Zerebe in the House of Senate moved the motion of digging the Onitsha Bridge, that water. Are you hearing me?
Dredging it.
Dredging it, River Niger, so that sheep can be coming. And federal government turned it down in the House of Senate because he was that time one of the senators. He moved the motion, that turned it down. He came up again and said that they should allow him to spend his own money to do that. Nigerian government still turned him down. They refused. And you are talking about integration. They turned him down and you are telling me about integration. Okay, is it now that they are ready for integration? If Nigeria is ready for integration now, we the Biafrans are no longer interested. We the Biafrans are not ready any longer. That means if not for the fact the level will stand up now that we want to go now, the level of this agitation, Nigerian government will not remember integration. So the prophet or pastor, Ekpeyono, what's your name? Respect yourself. Face your calling. Your calling is not in this area. Your calling is to do the work of He that call you, that choose you, that send you, and remove your mouth to avoid me. I don't like talking to a man of God like me. I don't like talking to them anyhow. But what you don't know, remove your mouth. Don't talk.
Okay, his advices are not to drop the agitation.
Never. Never. This is the best time to get what we want. And let me tell you, and tell the so-called pastor whatsoever Nigeria, to hell with them. If Simon Akpan should drop, somebody else unknown will pick it up. When Mazen Nnamdi Kanu was carrying it up, nobody believed that somebody like Simon Akpan exists. So even Simon Akpan cannot even stop Biafra agitation. Now, as it is now, if he himself drop or kidnap like Nigeria kidnap Nnamdi Kanu, someone else somewhere will pick it up.
Are you saying Biafra is bigger than each and every one of them?
Every one of whom?
Each and every one of them. Are you saying Biafra is bigger than Nnamdi Kanu, bigger than Simon Ekpa, bigger than...
Biafra is a spirit, and it's a spiritual being that when that spirit possesses a man, are you getting it? You will see the man waking up to start from where the other one stopped and take it to another level. Are you getting it? When Ojukwu did his own, everybody believed that Biafra have died down. And I remember one statement in MITV interview of Ojukwu. You know, Okuta panel was set up because of Ojukwu. Let me be sincere. Obasanjo used that setup. That is Okuta. That was Okuta 2000. Okuta panel to give Ojukwu most of his properties. You understand me? I know this. So Ojukwu now, but there's one statement he made in MITV interview. He said he still believed before he died. He said he believed that he belonged in the minority, not majority. I will not forget that statement. Now Ojukwu is late. After how many years, someone else rose up. Uwazirike rose up. I thought that Uwazirike is a mandate and a principled man, but they drop us on the way. Then somebody else, a principled man. That's why I said that even if Simon Akpan drops, the spirit will catch up with somebody. The fire will keep burning. Are you getting it? Then Uwazirike drop. Mazen Nnamdi Kanu pick it up now. Now, Mazen Namde Kano now, Nigeria kidnapped him. As they kidnapped him, Simon Akpan pick it up. So even Simon Akpan drop it, someone else will still pick it up.
I think this is a good place to let it go. I must say very big thank you for your time.
God bless you, my brother.
Thank you very much.